the truth about legal aid services and senior assistance programs or the such where a senior can get help. It seems like they're all just chasing each other in circles. You live in Southern Oregon, they don't have the money for this. There's no funding. The exposure of seniors that have issues, no matter what the issue, you're losing your home, whatever. These programs target very simple procedural issues, not complex. They just don't have the money. Well, today I'm going to go see my doctor. After being on opiates for 24 years, it's time to get an upgrade from 65 milligrams a day to maybe 80 or 85. The hell I've been put through for the last 2 months. Some say on the run. Not really on the run. My attorney will disagree with that. When your attorney tells you to lay low, that's what you do. Nobody's told me to turn myself in. What secret indictment? I know nothing about a secret indictment. Those are for people who are on the run that want to abscond out of the jurisdiction. That ain't me. I just want to be able to get the medical care I need for my spine, get stable, and wait and see if they're going to charge Mr. Max Dwayne Wagaman with trespassing, home invasion, and vandalism. Until that happens, I'm not going to go anywhere near their death chamber to be persecuted. It just can't happen. If you're going to have justice, make it fair justice. Just to recall the point, I was woken up at 2:30 in the morning by my daughter because her trailer was being home invaded. There's no doubt I shot the man. But what are you going to do if somebody tries to point a gun at you? And you know that he's an extremely dangerous person. What are you going to do? Some say call 911. That's easier said than done if your phone is handy. If it's not, are you going to let somebody with a gun stay on your property in the middle of the country, a town of 300 or 400 people, that's 45 minutes away from any cop shop? I couldn't risk that, being shot, or even my daughter being shot. Because when somebody's on drugs and they have a gun, your life is in danger, period. Imminent danger. You don't know what a crazy man with a gun is going to do. But a reasonable person, as I was at 2:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning on this incident occurred, it occurred. Nothing I can say. It's all on camera. It's all on video. Wow, it almost doesn't pay to be honest, obviously. Because if I was dishonest, I could have took my modem. I could have done what everybody else does in that town of O'Brien. You shoot to kill, then you bury the son of a bitch. Everybody's done that before that's got shot out there. They don't stick around. And nobody knows who did what anyway. But when you're honest, and then you get charged, like I was, and the other guy don't get charged for his initial crimes, then there's a big problem with this picture. A very big problem. And people look at me and they wonder, wow, what nationality is this guy? Well, I tell you, I'm part African, Chinese dye, Iberian, Russian, Peruvian, and probably a few other mixes in there. But irregardless, I'm an American citizen, born and raised in America, and my civil rights are being violated. And I need help. Very simple. Attorneys are there to make money and pretend they're helping you. Yeah, I get it. I hired one, cost me $4,000. He did nothing. He said, I can't do nothing until you turn yourself in. The other guy, I paid $26,000, all my life savings. And he's going to want another $26,000 if he takes it to trial. Well, I don't see any trial happening until this other guy is charged with the initial crimes. What say you, public? They can't keep this secret indictment forever. I'm going to expose it. I want public opinion. Why is he not being charged for trespassing at 2:30 in the morning, home invasion at 3 o'clock in the morning, and vandalism? Like my daughter said, if she had a gun when she was awoke, she would have had every right to blow this guy away. And he would have been dead, and that would have been a sad situation, so I'm glad she didn't have a gun. However, to wake me up, an intractable chronic pain patient, at 2:30 in the morning, now I've got to be reasonable. So my reason was obvious. Remove the individual from my property at all cost. But when he pointed a gun at me, the fear of my life was imminent. Nobody shot anybody at that point. They was 5 feet apart. Would have been both dead. That's a Mexican standoff. But when he did come out of that trailer after burglarizing it, I guess, he put a stand like he had a bitch to play, put his hand on his gun. He said, shoot me. And I accommodated him because I was in fear of my life at that very moment, knowing I had an individual who was crazy on drugs and could have shot me at any time. I couldn't retreat. I was on top of a trailer. I was supposed to go back down the stairs with the ladder of a trailer with my back facing. This couldn't happen. Not at 3:30 in the morning or whenever it was at that early hour. So again, this is a long short, so I'm going to let it go. Some of the things I've said are redundant, but it needs to be said. God bless you all.